Good evening all, how are we doing? I hope we are all well. Welcome to a new week of, a new round, sorry I should say, the next round of Nations Cup. I'm so used to saying a new week of daily races. The next round of the Nations Cup, which is at Trial Mountain, one of my favourite tracks. I think this track is massively underestimated. It is a really good challenge. And do you know what? We normally do all right here, actually. It's not a bad track, or it's not as bad as some for me. But we are in, well, we're basically in both the Toyota GT86 and the Subaru BRZ, because they are literally the same car. Except for, I imagine, maybe if they've animated the dashboard slightly differently. Terrible combo. You're not a fan of it, Mustuckle? How we doing? Hope we're all well. John as well. I don't know. I like this track, and it does seem to produce good racing almost no matter what the car combo. However, there is a couple of corners, and turn one is one of them, where carnage does normally get caused. So I'm actually looking forward to this as like a little bit of a challenge. I haven't done any practice around here yet. I haven't done any laps at all. So this is where we're going to learn the limits of the car, which I think we'll get. Well, we've pretty much already overdone the limits of the car. We've slid on every single corner. So just trying to work out how to drive quickly around here in this car, because things like that, sliding about, is no good. Oh, hang on a minute, what's going on there? That's really strange. Why is it doing that? Oh, we don't want me twice. There we go. That is really bizarre. Can you hear the game audio? Yeah, looking at the PS home screen, I don't know how that's... Can you hear the game audio? I think that you can, yeah? That's really strange. Neither of the inputs were connecting. Oh, now my webcam's crashed. What the hell? Right. Will the game audio play? Will the game play? That's so strange. I don't know. When I was trying to set the stream up, neither of the webcam or the game on both CAMLINK capture devices, neither were being recognised. So that will explain that, but I don't know why they weren't being recognised. Anyway, I thought I'd sorted it. Or I had sorted it, and then they still crashed. Anyways, we're all good. And that is the main thing for now. So there's a few parts of this track where you have to just be super aggressive on turning. That corner that we've just been through there, those couple of sectors, is one of them. And then some of it just depends on the car, because it's a really big undulating track. We've got lots of ups, lots of downs, and it's very easy to unsettle some cars, let alone a road car like this on sports tyres. Tapping the barrier for good measure. Now it's both working. There we go. Well, that's what we want. Right, so I think a 212 is what we want to be. Is that right, a 212? I'm sure that's the top times, is a 212. We'll see how close, if at all, we manage to get near that. Look at the lift-off oversteer, though, that you have to deal with. Trying to use a little bit of the camber under the tunnel. It'll be super early on the throttle in some, coming out of some corners. As long as you can keep it steady. It's not the most powerful car in the world, but we are on the sports tyres, as we say. There we go. Right, so we should make pretty big improvements on these first couple of laps. Oh, just trying to find the limits there. Yeah, we should make pretty big improvements on these first couple of laps and then start to get somewhere near... Oh, man. Somewhere near a good time. It's harder to drive this car than you might think. It is why I'm looking forward to this, like, just as a bit of a challenge. Because the car genuinely is harder to drive than most people might think, but that's kind of what I'm not looking forward to with the race. We will see how we get on. Is anybody else doing this race, though? What do we reckon? I know Moose Knuckle saying not a great combo. Not a fan of it. Right, that might be track limits there, but we're just trying to find the limits. Need third gear there. Don't know why I'm looking to set brake balance. We're in a road car. Gonna practice your league race. Oh, circuit from Villeneuve. Oh God, no! Count me out. I need to do so much more practice on that track. I am absolutely miles off it. Like the pace on that track. How many laps? What's the setup for that league race? How many laps? What cars are you in? Still sounds fun though. Surprised at how much the car like understeers through there. Crazy. 1 second penalty. Absolutely brutal. Great track this. Certainly is. It is absolutely mega. The group 4s is probably my favourite to drive. The group 3s is obviously absolutely mega as well. I couldn't remember if that was track limits in the last race. You can see the lift-off oversteer that you get there. That is without pressing the brakes at all, that, by the way. That is literally just pure lift-off oversteer. "40-minute endurance." Nice. Nice, that sounds fun. In the Mini Cooper. Wow, that is a interesting combo. Especially for that track. Sounds like fun though. Oh, God. This whole race is going to be an absolute killer. Right, let's go another lap. I'm going to be so far off the pace here to everyone else. Everyone chose the Honda or Ford Focus. Yeah, I would go with the Honda as well. That would be my choice. Only because I'm biased towards Honda, but I would have went with the Honda. Focus as well is probably a good shout, but I would definitely say Honda. Only because I'm a Honda fan. Right, pretty good as a reference point there. You can stay in third, obviously. Going through the gears in most GT3 or 4 cars doesn't matter so much if you upshift. You don't like lose a massive amount of time. Whereas cars like this, obviously it takes such a long time to change gear. I presume that this is a flappy paddle car, but actually no, it's not. It's manual, isn't it? It is manual, yeah. So yeah, you're better off just trying to rev the gears out. I just want to see here in 5th, if we keep it in 5th. Right, it just maxes out there just before. Oh my God, look at the oversteer with that. That is crazy. That is mental. Scirocco's the car to be interesting, yeah, actually. Even on here, the Scirocco is always a good good shout, isn't it? In like Group 4s. Just throwing around front-wheel drive cars. Yeah, it's epic Group 4, that's it, yeah, exactly. I don't really do much of the like real road car racing or anything that is not basically GT3 or GT4. It's whatever's in the dailies basically. But there is a lot that this game's got to offer as well, isn't it? For that sort of stuff. Right, I feel like I'm finally getting there to kind of understand where the lift-off oversteer is in places. Or how to avoid it or where to expect it. I'm still short shifting as if I'm in like just a completely different car. I don't know what I'm actually doing here. Oh no, I hit the wall. I hit the wall twice actually. I hit it on the left as well. There's the snap that I had, look, and look at all the time that that's going to actually cost. Look how far back we were, and then look at the time that we've just gained. We're now literally in front after having such a gap to the ghost there. Those snaps of oversteer can be a killer. Right, I feel like we're getting there now. I'm still miles off the pace, but I feel like we're getting there. Right, there we go. 7/10's taken off. We're down into the 16s now. Room in tomorrow night's race? I mean, oh... I'll definitely have a look. Hopefully I'll drive a little bit better than that if I did do it. What's the... if you send me the details for the times and stuff. Got a little bit of work on tomorrow for filming, but if it's a... Well, we got the Grand Prix as well, but if it was a early evening, then potentially... Wow, look at that. Look at that. 6/10 up, 7/10 up. We're finding a lot of pace now, aren't we? Look at this. Oh, I didn't bring my drinks in. Bugger. Oh, we're a second up. We've still got this penalty here from when I braked into turn 1, reading the chat there. Reading Moose's last message and oversteering, lift off oversteering across the apex. But I don't think that's where all of our time came. Let's just drift around this one. Right, we'll get entered then. Even though we're serving a second penalty here, we might actually still be above our... potentially still be above our time. How mad would that be? Not quite. Not quite. But I tell you what, considering that was a 1 second penalty, not bad. Not bad. Right, let's have a little look. 2:14 is the top time. Ah, 2:14's the... No, global ranking. 2:12. I thought I was right with 2:12. I thought I was right. 6 p.m. Oh, EST. I'll have to have a look. What is EST? Is EST... Oh, I think that'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning for me, I think. Whereabouts are you based again? Moose Knuckle, where you from? EST is states, is it not? Somewhere in the states. Stick with the Toyota, because why not? I think I was in the BRZ actually on that last one. All the same. Indiana. Let's have a look what time that would be. I think that will be like 1 o'clock in the morning. Because that's what time we're watching all of the World Cup games. All of the 5 p.m., 6 p.m. kickoffs for you guys is like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. over here. What was I going to do? No, I need to actually enter. I'm losing the plot here. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Let's check what time 6 p.m. BST is in... EST in BST. 6 p.m. EST in British Summer Time. Oh, you idiot. I wrote that in the wrong thing. 6 p.m. EST in BST. Right, enter. Let's do it properly this time. Come on. Don't be a Wally all your life. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. So, potentially, maybe not. 12:53 p.m. there. Oh, you got the rest of your day ahead of you. We're at 6 p.m. over here now. So 5 hours ahead. But I appreciate the offer. I might still be able to do it, I don't know, but I would say it's unlikely at that time. But I appreciate the offer very much. Thank you so much for that. I'd always be up for some proper league racing. Anything that is not the dirty daily races. Right, how can we actually be quick in this car then? What do we need to do? Well, not that for a start, I think. Let's get a couple of laps in here then. we'll get 2 laps. And then that will be that. I'm literally just only going to lift, look. Oh, too much. Gone one way, then the wrong way. Trying to leave it as late as possible to brake, get down the gears. That's still well held. That's alright. Oh. Understeering. I'm going to be losing loads of time in that corner there because I keep messing that one up. Need to work that one out. Right, a few minutes before we get into this one then, we're going to do another lap here. Remembering there to hold that in 4th that time. That's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. Need to keep a bit more throttle on. Magical. A few more minutes before we get entered into this first race. We're going to do 2 races tonight. If the first one's really good and we can get over 200 points, we probably stick with that. If we think that we can do better in a second race, then we'll probably go with that and have another shot at it. If you can make sure in the meantime that you are subscribed to the channel, that helps more than you will ever know. Oh, nah. Nah. Damn it. Right, yeah, you can definitely do that corner without actually having to hit the brakes there. Definitely. Yeah, that's it, John. 5 hours behind. That's why we've ended up watching all the World Cup games at ridiculous times. Luckily, actually, the England game, I don't know if they were just looking at it or if it's been confirmed, but the England game v Mexico has apparently getting moved earlier. So it's a midday kickoff over there, which means, thankfully, it's 6 PM over here. But playing in the blistering heat of Mexico sun. I've been to Mexico, and it is hot. I wouldn't fancy playing football, put it that way. So I actually think that we'll struggle against Mexico. Although we got a few players that play in Spain, so fingers crossed. Right, 6/10 up on this one as well. Sean, how are we doing? Oh, they have kept the normal time. Fair enough. Yeah, they were talking about changing it because was there, I think it was a storm. Was there a storm that they were expecting? Oh no, that snap's no good. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, how are you doing, Sean? Hope we're all good. Right, I'm going to grab my drinks, because that's the third time that I've gone to reach for them, and they're not there. Could be delays during the match because of the storms. Oh, God. Might not be worth staying up for then. There'll be a delay to kick off, delay to get back to it after the hydration break, delay for the second half, and then a delay for extra time. I think England's getting knocked out, I'll be honest, against Mexico. For some reason, I ain't very hopeful. Right, we got a few people in here that we know. I just want to check the race details, actually. Check whether or not we need... Is there a mandatory pit stop? No. So we can literally just do this race. Go all out. Right, qualifying then. We've only got 6 minutes for quali, so that's going to be an out lap and then 2 push laps. I don't think we'll have enough to... Yeah, you won't, will you? You'll not have enough to do that twice. Well, it depends how quickly we get out here. We'll see what the tyre wear looks like at the end of it, whether or not we think we should just go for a second push straight away, or whether we think to try and back out and do another out lap. Max is absolutely sending it there. Look, that's one way to warm up your tyres. That is one way to warm up your tyres. I love it. Max with a Sammy Snake livery on there as well, look. I think, anyways. What is he doing? Get in. That is tremendous. He's drifting his way around. I love it. That is great. That is great stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. Above sea level as well. Yeah. 2,800 meters. Exactly. Which is the same for the F1, of course, when the F1 goes there. Because they tell you the same thing every year in the build-up to the race. Look. He's drifted. Max has drifted the entire outlap. I love it. That is great. That is absolutely great. Well, he seems to have a bit more control of the car than we do. Because if I start drifting it like that, I'm putting it straight into the wall. Right, okay. I'm going to have to wait here a bit then. What's this guy doing? Look. Oh, is he going to go for it, this guy? Yeah. We're going to have to wait here. That might still not be enough of a gap. We won't have time to back out of this and then do another outlap, by the way. So we're going to have to go for 2 push laps straight after one another. Probably should be in 4th gear there, I'm not too sure. Don't run too wide. Yeah. That wasn't the best there, but it's not the worst at the same time. We never win at altitude. Well, I can tell you now, when I got off the plane at Mexico, we weren't even at altitude in Mexico, where we were, because it wasn't like Mexico City way, but that, honestly, to breathe, it took a good couple of days to get used to it. Just the absolute, like, heat was horrendous. So to play a football match, I wouldn't much fancy it. I didn't even fancy the walk to, like, the bar to get a drink, never mind never mind a game of footy. So yeah, I don't fancy our chances. I mean, they are obviously athletes and I am not, but you know, if my experience is anything to go by, which was a holiday, then we're going to struggle. Right, here we go then. And see, we got Max in the chat. How we doing, buddy? Hope we're all well. You've got some good control of the car, doing a bit of drifting there. More than what I have. I'm sure you know the drifting's not the quickest way around, though. You got your timings wrong, so we'll have to try again later this evening. Oh, no. What do you mean you got your timings wrong? Just trying to get... Ah! No! Honestly, this is all that you need for a bit of fun, is just sports tyres. Get rid of racing tyres. Sports is way more fun. Still really wide there. Still not great. Less concerning when you realise Mexico's best place for Wolverhampton. I know, exactly. We got Real Madrid, Barcelona stars, all sorts, but I don't know. We're just not. We haven't been that great altogether, have we? So I'm not holding out much hope. Somehow we're up on our time there, despite having just clobbered it into the wall. It shows how much time we might have been up in total before we went and done that. There we go. We're doing a bit of max power in there. Taking a bit of inspiration. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do it there though. Yeah, we've absolutely butchered that. Oh, I didn't want to. I'm just going to back out there. I don't want to ruin his lap behind us, because I knew we were down on our time there. I've probably already butchered it for him by being in front and making him second guess the braking zone, but try to just get out of the way there. He's ended up qualifying in front of us. That's annoying. Shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Right, we're way down the order here. P10. Oh my god. Oh my god. Max has backed out altogether. That's a shame. Oh, got guests coming around in 20 minutes. Oh, I'd lock the door. Sod them. That's what I would do. I've literally got it in my calendars now, like the races, Nations Cup, what do you call it as well? Daily races. It's like locked in my calendar now. Nothing gets booked in. Nothing else gets booked in anyways. Right. P11. Jeez. Jeez. What do we need in terms of points here to get? We want a P6, really, to get above 200 points. That's what we're trying to aim for. Can we do that? Could we get P1? I mean, how a bit of belief, I suppose. That's all we're lacking. Never mind skill and ability. Right. Let's go. Oh, we had a message there that I totally missed. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Leech? Leech? Or is it? Tell me how to pronounce that. Leech95. What's up? Good luck to today's nations. Thank you very much. Same to you if you are racing as well. Cheers, Max, buddy. I appreciate that. Shame that you're not in this one. We haven't raced together that much, I don't think. It could have been. You could have had yourself. Well, some gifted position from me, at least, because it wouldn't have been long before I binned it. I've just realised something. Tell me if I'm being silly here. I've just realised this guy has a spoiler. Did we see that? He has an spoiler on the back of his car. As does this guy. Have I made a mistake? Is this a tuning mod ability race? Do you have the option to use a custom car? I'm realising I have... Oh my god, look at the rear wings on some of these cars. Look at the... We are screwed. We are absolutely screwed. I didn't realise this at all. Look at the state of some of these rear wings. Oh my god. No. No. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? Look at the look at the rear wing on his car. And then look at ours. Stock car straight out of factory. Oh, they are laughing at us now. Oh, I really didn't realise this. Damn it. Right, we need to buy one of those cars for the next round then, and we need to do some customization. Let's see how we get on here. This is going to be... I didn't realise that. I thought we were like quite far off the pace, but... Well, that's it, yeah, exactly. I'll be quick in a straight line, just naff everywhere else. Ah, so the rear wing doesn't make any difference, Max is saying. Is that right? I don't know if I've read that message right. So the balance of power is on. Is that correct? So it's all the same and it doesn't make any difference or not? Because I am quite a bit off the pace, but I would love to have an excuse for that if it's not just me being crap. I would love the reason to be that I'm sliding all over and these guys with massive rear wings are holding it together. It would be great if that was the reason. Right, okay, well I don't know if we're up against it or not. We're in the slipstream here. We are definitely quicker in a straight line than the leader at the moment. Oh, we got someone beside us there. Got to give him the space. Great racing that, actually. He properly sent it into the main braking zone, but... all fair enough, really, I think. put a wing on anyways. You can't enter the race looking less cool. That's true. That's a bit of a dive there. Oh. Oh, man. Right, well, I'm going to take Max's word. Max is pretty clued up on all things Gran Turismo, so I'm going to take his word that we are on equal playing grounds here with the cars. Which is then pretty mad that some cars have got rear wings and it's producing 0 downforce, like as if that physics is just turned off. That's crazy. Wrong gear again there. Everybody is properly sending it into the braking zones here. Slot into the slipstream. We're P13 here. This is not going brilliantly well, I would have to say. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, someone going for a move there. Well, I don't know if that was going for a move or going for a lunge, but either way, they're in front at the minute. Oh, no! Oh, this is awful. Oh my god. We are literally at the back now. Oh no, knock it off. Oh, we are struggling so much. Why are we struggling so much? Managed to just about get round there. I'm hoping this guy doesn't understeer into us. I'm going to try and give him the space. Don't understeer wide. Oh, he's held that quite nicely there. Good racing with Rash. Yes, very nice. Oh, that's he's just on the outside there. Going to try and just give him the space. We absolutely do, so he gets back. Oh, a little bit of contact from behind, I think, there. Keep pushing. Vicar, how we doing? Hope we're all well, buddy. Hope we are all well. Yeah, we're well off the pace here. Oh, just loads of mistakes. Come on. No. Well, we're going to have to go do this race again. We cannot accept this result. Rubbish, absolutely is. Oh, you dropped all the way to the back. I do wonder if the rear wing stuff makes a difference, because I'm not that far. I can't be that far off the pace on this, just as it is. That's pretty crap if I am. Obviously, I don't really race the road cars that often, but oh, man. Guessing that it would change the minimum downforce. Maybe, yeah. Just every corner I'm losing time. I'm not driving particularly great, I've got to say that much, but every corner. That's just not good. Oh, 5 laps round, 5 laps left to go. 5 laps round here. When you're this far off the pace is painful. That's what I get for just renting the car and not actually looking at the details. Literally, I've lost about 1.5 seconds per lap to the leader, which in fairness that was the gap to us in quali as well. Well, we've sat behind Tex that whole lap there. Come back and kick some tail. No, shite with or without a wing. I know, exactly, yeah. We have caught up to this sort of like mid-pack a little bit here. Go. Oh, God. This will be brave or stupid to try and go for this one. Oh, he's moved slightly there. I would say that one was a slight movement under braking. Going to take the wider line, just let him have that one back though, just in case. Yeah, I've not really done much of the like car customizations, modifications, all that sort of stuff in Gran Turismo in general. I normally literally come on to do daily races, and to be honest, most of the time that's it, or the Nations Cup. But I've never really done any of the car tuning and all that sort of stuff, which is realistically Gran Turismo's like biggest thing, at least in Gran Turismo 7. But should we? I don't know if it does make a difference in this race or not, but I feel like I can't naturally just be this far off the pace. But I might be. At the end of the day, I'm only just got up to A+, and we're in a lobby full of A+ drivers, so I might literally just be off the pace. And obviously driving these cars is a little bit different to a car with a load of downforce, where you can just chuck the front end in, especially the Group 3s. It is, you have to drive slightly differently to be quick in these cars. Maybe I'm just not doing that right. But at the same time, for Gran Turismo, it would be a shame if you put on a load of body kits and splitters and rear wings, and then they just totally disable it having any effect to put it into a race. I feel like that is more of a shame than anything else. So I would like to think that it is actually having an effect on downforce for some of those cars, because I've not really seen many sliding the way that I am. Maybe they are just driving them better. Both are absolutely plausible. Nope. Oh, damn it. Honestly, this has been a crap race. It's been fun, though. Just losing 10th over 10th. All through silly mistakes and driving like a complete moron, mind you. Carly, how we doing? Hope we're all well. I hope your day is going better than this race. The rear wing has no effect on downforce. Don't say that. I need a reason for why I've been so crap. I can't just be that I need to do loads of practice. That would be a reasonable answer. I want it to be that everybody has a better car than me, and we need to go like... I remember Need for Speed Underground, totally customise and modern all of the cars. That's what we need to do in order to be quick. That's what I want to hear. Oh man, I'll definitely be watching some fastest laps, I think. Trying to understand where I'm going wrong. Yeah, exactly, I know, in an A+ lobby, I know, this is it. Wow. Wow. That was crap. The race was really good. The race was really good fun. But I was crap. Wowza. Right, I need a bit of practice in that for sure. I need a bit of practice in that for sure. Good rehearsal rate you are. That's cheeky, that, John. That is cheeky. Right, we're gonna do one more of that though, so the next one needs to be really, really good. So we can either do, what should we do? I mean, we can either do that for the next hour and a half before we go back into the next race. What's the specified car here? That's going to be crap. Group 4 around there. Should we do some quali for Group 3 and do a Group 1, Group 3 race, and then we do 30 minutes of quali practice for the Nations Cup? What car was at the top? Oh, we tried the, we were quicker in the 458, but I think the Viper, let's do the Viper. Will be the car to be in, I think. Do we have the Viper? I don't know if I own the Viper. I do own the Viper. I know for a fact I do. It's in here somewhere. Anybody spot it? Second row, third row, Corvettes. Might be only the Group 4 Viper that I've got. Merc, Vantage, Audis, Z4s. Why do I own 3 Z4s? M6, Vets, Ferraris. No, I don't see the Viper in there. Right, let's just rent that then. Absolute disaster. I want to hope that that's a rehearsal race, by the way. Because if the next race goes exactly the same, I'll be devastated. Right, let's get as much quali as we can done here then. So... realising just how much power these cars have again after driving a road car like that. Right, so 126.4 was where we were at, but we didn't really have much time to properly smash out some laps. So during last week's stream, Monday's stream. So let's try and give that a go. Nope, that's not how that's done. We'll call this bit finding the limits of the car again. It's actually crazy. Driving that Subaru, that road car, and then coming into this feels like it understeers like crazy. But then you realise that you're taking a corner literally twice the speed. Because you're so used to just putting your foot down and then the rear end turning round. Right. First one, this will be a penalty. Let's get 10 or so laps in and then we'll get entered. See what we can do. Get your guesses in. What will our lap in purple for this session be? Gonna just set ourselves up for a good flyer here. Go. I probably want to watch some fastest laps, I think, as well, just to properly understand where my time is going in different places. 126 treble 3. Picali's going to guess And then he says no, he's going to go for 26,277. Oh, outbroke a little bit on that one there. Completely messed up the exit. So we're going to lose quite a bit of time there. John always guesses treble 6. He always guesses the treble numbers, that's for sure. James is the same. Loves a treble number. Right, shifting a little bit earlier is the way to go as well. In this car, actually short shifting. Oh, I'm forgetting, yeah, I'm forgetting the Viper is a short shifter. What am I? Planet am I on? We already figured that out on Monday. Still nowhere near. I'm like a second short. Two tenths up. We're hopefully going to claw back time and get closer and closer to that 26.4. Great balance all the way to the rear as well, forgot about that. Right, down to the 26s now, so we're half a second off the pace now. Right, 3.5 tenths up here. Let's try and not lose it all in the braking zone. I lost it all in the braking zone. No, I didn't. That V-cut actually worked out a little bit better. 4.5 tenths difference there. Right, we're getting closer then to that 26.443. We'll be about a tenth short there, I think. Yeah, okay, here we go then. So now we can start chipping away at that time. And hopefully we can improve it by hundredths here, half a tenth there, maybe. Little places, little points, little improvements. Come on, we need half a tenth to match our pace. Tried too much there. Just a bit too much. Gonna try and put a time on Trial Mountain. Nice. Moosenucker, let me know what time you end up doing. We'll see if we can. We might get a bit competitive. See if we can compare it and improve or beat your time. I was in like mid 216s though, which turns out was miles off the pace of everybody else. That might be chat limits, that. Oh, I can't believe it. We're actually alright on chat limits there. I'm very shocked at that. Normally that is a chat limits penalty if I'm going beyond that white line, isn't it? I'm sure I did. I'm sure I went beyond it. But we might have actually either not, or they've removed it as chat limits. Two tenths up here. This will be a 26.2 something. Bukali, your guess could be on here. 26.277. Oh, Bukali. Oh, how close. Oh, Bukali, you almost had it there, man. You almost had it. Oh, mate. 1,000th off. 1,000th off. Oh, think of all the places where I dropped that 1 single thousandth. Oh, man. That is unbelievable. Oh, right. I need to get entered into this one then. So, let's go. I might do a bit of practice on the mediums, actually. Next few laps I might do on the mediums. What do we think? Let's go do some quali. Let's stick with a bit of quali. But Carly, whereabouts are you from again? I'm so sorry, you have to remind me. I do keep forgetting. I'm terrible for that. Remind me where you are. Finland. I'll have to have a look at the costs to ship a T-shirt to Finland. No promises, because some of them are ridiculous. Some of the costs are ridiculous, and I know it's only, well, I say only, but it's still like 10, 15, maybe 20 quid. Which at the minute, unfortunately, is money that I don't have. But we'll see what we can do. Right, well, we've been miles off that 26.2 on this particular lap, but we'll see where we can, if we can improve in the next few laps here. Right, get some more guesses in then. You might get this one correct, Bacali. What do you reckon? You'd be, if you were 1,000th off again, I'll definitely send you a T-shirt. What's our thoughts? What do we reckon? John saying 26.1 113. Not like that, it won't be. Oh, might as well just start again. I was going to start up from the top of the hill. Might as well just start again, get rid of the damage. Right, hopefully we can still get 3 laps here. Let's go. Can't park there, definitely not. I agree, yeah, Pugali is one of the... he's been here on pretty much every stream for the past, I don't even know how long now. Absolutely. I appreciate it very, very much. Always one of the first to drop a comment as well, just on any new videos that go up. That helps the channel more than anybody realises, honestly. Just one little comment here, a little like on the streams. It's a massive, massive help. I locked that corner off there, went too tight. Right, a really early, just before I quit out there, a really early short shift up to third actually seemed to be maybe it's worth trying. Right, guess us in again. What do we think that we have 2 laps here. What will the fastest lap time of those 2 laps be? Get your guesses in. What do you reckon? Not quite. Ah, damn it! I hope that's within track limits. I really hope that's within track limits. Nah, not the best there. Hesitated on the exit. Right, I think we'll be up on our time here. Maybe, I don't know. Nah. Nah. That is actually wild, that driving less aggressively and less on the brakes and just lifting earlier was actually quicker there. I don't know if we know, I sort of gained a 10th and a half or a tenth and a half there by just not braking but lifting dead early. Interesting. Always interesting. 121 was your fastest on trial. Gave up. Oh, mate, you need a few more laps than that. Right, let's see how we get on in this one then. Again, we got some quick drivers. Oh, let's start on the mediums first. Right, pretty much everybody except Naneti up top there is on the soft, or Merle on the soft as well. Naneti and Merle, or Merle, what was his name? I think they're actually at the back. Merle is at the back, starting on softs. Right, predictions for this race then. What do we reckon is doable? What do we reckon is not? We're starting P10. Hopefully we can get into a top 8. Fingers crossed. .126.5. Fastest on this track. Nice. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. That's good pace. Brake balance. Don't forget brake balance. Perez, how we doing? Oh, came to watch as your race did not start. Oh, mate, that's so annoying. I've been having that loads, but it seems to be a bit more stable. I went into the Gran Turismo game settings and just deleted everything, and it seems to have helped. Oh, we're so lucky that he spins and we just managed to, like, rotate around him there. Right, up to P8. I can't even remember what lap we were pitting. Was it lap 8, lap 9? Genuinely can't even remember. It was only Monday that we done this race. It's literally only 5 days ago. Might have the switch back on the Audi here. Yeah, up to P7, not bad. We'll have the run on the Peugeot into turn 1. We'll try and hold that round the outside. He might actually do it. He has done. I braked probably a bit too early there, if anything. Come on. John said he pits lap 9. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was 9. Let's do that. Like, actual complete mind blank. Literally can't remember what we were doing on Monday night. I've done a video on it and everything. Can't remember. 27.3. Still on the mediums, obviously. .2 still to the leader. That's not too bad, you know. It was Grove Street in the lead. It's not anymore. I did see some messages popping up on the chat, which will have been just under my webcam, so you probably wouldn't have seen it on the stream. But I don't think someone was happy with someone else up front, because that Altesi did reply to them, or someone tagged him. So I don't know if there's a little bit of something happened up front. Hopefully that's within chat limits there. I really hope it is. No, we didn't. We're going to do the Nations race again. Yeah, we have done it once, but we're going to do it again because it was a dreadful race. And I was way slower than literally everybody else. I finished last, so couldn't have gone much worse. So we'll definitely go for it again, hopefully get a better result. We're up to P6 on this one, though. This is not going too bad. Right, we've got another Peugeot in front. Could we close the gap on them in the straight? Probably. Contact from both these guys there, or between each other, and then that's pushed the Greek driver into me. So 2 positions lost in one corner. I literally thought I'd got the most incredible last gasp double overtake done there, and then they both got a switchback on me and went the opposite way around me. That's a bit embarrassing. We've now split them down the middle into turn 1. Can we do exactly, well, the opposite and hold on to it this time, I guess? No, one's going to go to the inside. We're going to get a bit of contact there, same as the last lap, and we lose 2 positions in the same corner once again. That felt like a lag there from the Viper. I don't think it was an intentional lift or anything. I don't know. It felt like it might have been, but just all of a sudden we were straight past him. False alarm, everyone. Yeah. Right, there's 4 of us all going into turn 1 here. I'm just going to try and keep it a bit easy because both of those guys have got a habit of missing the apex, which they do again. Oh man, it's getting a bit messy now. both trying to block each other off. Oh, this is going to be a triple switchback potentially here. Oh, not quite. It's a double switchback. Got people out braking quite a bit at the moment. We seem to get tagged into turn 1 every time. Right, trying to close down this Viper in front. Battle's more entertaining than the F1 sprint. I thought the sprint race was actually all right. Look at this, massive send, nowhere near. If we get spun there, that's brutal. We're so lucky we don't get spun there. This guy's got to have it. This guy behind us, I don't think has hit an apex yet. Hit again. All right, we're going to come in this lap then. It's not great because now every corner I'm watching the radar, not the apex. Tap magnet, exactly. Not great. Not great. Right, so we've got a few pit stops to happen in front of us, and then we'll see roughly where we're at. We're We're still aiming for a P8 in this race, remember. Right, P7, once everyone's out the pits there. I've got no idea what Bukali's just said in the chat there. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Had a bit of contact there, put me offline. That'll be a penalty, that. Yeah. That contact's from the same guy that has missed every single braking zone on all of the laps so far. And now I'm going to lose literally 4 positions here. And we're going to drop down to P11, I think. That is absolutely brutal. Trying to get a little bit of a slipstream as well as just the extra power that we've got against the Porsche. We just about make that one happen. Muscaffi's going to try and go for the switchback. Not quite going to work. We're going to have the slipstream of these guys in front. Venari with a penalty. He's the one that's, let's just say, not being the best under braking. Right, we're going to get past him here. Hopefully we can get back up to P8. Alex with the position that we want. 2 laps to go, come on. Right, half-second penalty for the Greek driver, so we should get past him, which will give us P8, but I still think we could have the move. Oh! I was going to say, I still think we could have the move on Alex. I think he went to go try and wipe out the other driver there. We're going to get watch this here, we're going to get absolutely mullered into the braking zone. Just wait for it. We're going to go, I'm going to go all the way to the inside, go super defensive, so they know that I am there, and hopefully they all just send it around the outside. There you go. Still got a bit of contact. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Fabrice, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Driving standards, yeah, they're lacking a little bit, aren't they? No doubt about that. Two-second penalty, absolutely. The 2-second penalty is absolutely fair, by the way. Just wanted to try and wipe that guy out. I was sick of him wiping us out every time. Yeah, the annoying thing is that I was already got a 2-second penalty, so I tried to run him off the track. Already had a 2-second penalty, so waste of time really, wasn't it? Right, should we? Do we know for sure? Do we know for sure that like none of this makes any difference? The balance of power's on, all of that sort of stuff. Do we know or not? What do we think? Because if I actually go, I might actually have this car in the garage. Do I? I've got both. So let's go for the Toyota. So can I go car settings here and actually change stuff or not? So let's have a look at where's downforce again. Where is downforce? Am I being a wally? Oh, there's downforce. Downforce set to 0 and 0. Okay. So... Right, okay. So let's go put a big whopping spoiler on that car. So let's go do a little bit of modifying to the Toyota. So let's see what we can put on here. I was going to literally buy everything that I possibly can, just in case. I've got absolutely no idea if it does make any difference. And then we can remove them all if we need in the... I mean, surely like brakes and so it won't let you fit brakes, will it? Surely not. I know we'll not be allowed to use the racing softs, but let's just buy everything. It'll not let you do weight reduction, although we'd have to buy the earlier parts. So all of this, it probably won't let us fit, or I would hope that it won't let us fit anyway. Right, we want the actual... none of this is going to work. It shouldn't do anyways. But just to be sure... carbon ceramic brakes, let's go for that. Oh, there's the Brembo brakes. Charles Leclerc won't be happy with them. Not at all. Okie dokie. Right, so... Let's first of all just have a look back in there. So, oh, the downforce, it won't let us change anyways because we haven't actually added a wing on, have we? But if we go to edit the car, I want to edit the car inside of this because I'm hoping that it'll then tell us what is like allowed and not. So car settings, let's go again. So it'll have to be sports hard anyway. Which is fine. Detailed settings. So can we do... So it still won't let you do any of this. Oh, actually, there's still loads of stuff that I didn't buy, isn't there? But the turbochargers I bought... Racing intercooler I bought. It won't let me put those on. So that's fine. I bought the racing... air filter, remember, it's not going to let me put them on. That's fine. And the brakes, it let me put I bought the carbon brakes, but it's not going to let me put them on. So it's not letting me add any of that, so that's fine. So we understand that now. That's all fine. And then we bought as well the steering angle adapter. It's not going to let us put that on. All right, we bought the clutch and flywheel, racing flywheel. Not going to let us do any of that. So that's understood. So there's no customization on that side of things. You can never tune the car in these races. Yeah, but then obviously the spoiler, that's the next bit I want to try and find out whether or not that does make any difference. But I just wanted to make sure for everything else first. So let's then go to car customization because we can put body kits on this as well. I haven't really ever, honestly, I have never ever been into this and even done this at all. But we can have all sorts of wheels and whatever we want on here. If anybody has a preference, now's your time. I'm happy with what we've got. Right, custom parts. So let's just see. I want to see. So that should add downforce to the front or allow us to have more downforce to the front. Let's go for everything, shall we? And then go with a whopping rear wing. Let's go with a big, huge. Let's go with the biggest rear wing that we possibly can. Purchase and install. Yes, please. Fabrice says gold wheels. Oh, this is gonna. Depending on where you are in the world, you might or might not know the word chav, but this is gonna look like a proper chav car, which you'll know that word if you're from the UK at least. Anyway. There you go. We'll go gold wheels. How about that? There we go. Hopefully... Oh, should we go with the... Look at that. There's some absolute whoppers here. Look at this. Go with some proper steel-looking wheels. A bogan if you're Australian. There you go. Yeah, all right then. We'll go with that. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, right. We get too distracted here. Proper Jackie tuning. Right, okay. So is there anything else? Like caliber colours? None of this really... Oh, let's go... Yeah, we'll stick with the red. None of this really matters. Racing items. Do we want any of this? Are we bothered? I don't think we really care. We'll have the tow hook. Why not? Right, so... Remember then, the downforce was set to 0 and 0. It wouldn't let you change or touch any of that. But... I just want to see now if it will make any difference. So Max, when he was in, said it was set to 0, 0 and 10. Now, I thought he meant 0 out of 10. But if he meant 0 and 10, then maybe it does mean that there is some downforce on the rear wing. I just ain't sure. So let's go find out. Right. So enter here. Do this. So we're in the same car. So we're all good. Still in this car. And let's see if we can enter. Yeah, okay, so downforce is still exactly the same. So I find that weird, though. I find that weird. Even with... Let me watch something on the stream here. So, you know, on performance points, I'm sure that was at... I'm sure that was at 541. I feel like I paid attention to it, but I mightn't have done. So has adding the rear wing actually changed the performance points of the car? Let's have a little look. We're gonna have to go VAR it on my own stream on my phone. Because they're in yellow, so I presume it means they're the only things that can change. So 544 is the golden number. Yeah. So look. Initially, performance points, I don't know if you can see this. I'm zooming right in on the stream. I've rewound. Performance points initially was at 551. See if it will focus. There you go. Can you see that? So initially it was at 500.51. So you can't add downforce, but by putting that rear wing on, you definitely can. And let's just see as well, what was the weight at? The weight was the same. Max power was 231 and 25.5, but the performance points has been added. It has definitely been added by putting the rear wing on. So it does make a difference. For sure, it makes a difference. Now, I just also want to see if the differential gears, because it wouldn't let... But I do have them there. Okay, right. So I find that pretty interesting, because I wouldn't have known that until I seen everybody else with a massive rear wing planted on the back of their car. So if we go for some free practice now... If we go for some free practice now... We'll see if we are any quicker. And if it makes any difference. We'll see if the car steps out much more. So the lift-off oversteer, I still expect to get a little bit of that. Yeah, the lift-off oversteer, I still expect a little bit of that. But I can tell you now already, that car feels a lot more stable, because it just didn't spin round in second or third gear out of that last corner. And there we go. Look at the difference there. Now, I know I was a bit all over the place because I put a bit too much steering lock on. And there's a little bit of that lift-off oversteer, which I still expect, but honestly, that is so much more planted. Yeah, so much more planted. So then the question is, do we want a massive rear wing, or do we just want a little one? Because it should affect us in the straight line as well. Yeah, I'm telling you now, that is making such a difference, because you've seen the way that the car hunkered down when we hit the brakes, and it wasn't doing that in the last race. You see it there, under braking, the way that the car drops forward way more, and it's just way more stable. We are not getting that massive oversteer that we were getting elsewhere. Now the car is understeering a little bit. But it's so much more planted. It will stop in a straight line much better. Yeah, absolutely. Still getting a bit of that oversteer, but so much easier to catch, and we're not having to... That's more about the rear wheels braking traction and just overstepping the actual tyres rather than anything else. We are going to be so much quicker now. I would definitely recommend getting a rear wing on the car. I think even the people, however, that didn't realise that in the previous race will know that for the second one. So we still need to up our game as well to still be competitive. But look at that, we can brake a lot later. We were having to brake at the start of the curb to be in with a chance there, really. And we're a second faster now already than our first lap. .2 seconds faster than our previous lap. So we're already going to be down now into the 15s. I'm going a little bit too quick there, broke too late. Loads of time to make up on that last sector. I've just binned all the time that we did make up. Literally thrown all of it away there, look. We'll be only 0.3 faster this time. So loads of time to make up. Gonna try the new. You have to excuse yourself for a bit. Gonna try the Rio Wing. I know. Where's Sandro Tonali gone? I know, mate. Honestly, unbelievable. Ben, who works for me, is probably a bigger Newcastle fan than I am. Like proper die-hard fan. But he showed me a photo the other day, which is someone had basically greyed out. It was the Carabao Cup winners photo. You know, the team of the squad lifting the cup. And someone had greyed out all of the players that had gone, and literally there was only like 3 or 4 players that were on the pitch that day that are still with the club. Dan Byrne being one of them, Nick Pope being the other, being another. All of a sudden now I'm finding it harder to drive the car. Now that I feel like, oh, it's got all this extra pace. Now I'm driving it like a complete wally. Top 5, top 3. I mean, if we can get top 6 in the last lobby, top 6 would have got us above 200 points, and that's what we want to try and aim for. So 200 points basically. Whatever position we need to do that, that's what we want. .2:15.308 was the fastest lap time from the last Deep Forest race. Yeah, that's how far off the pace that I was in the race. We were losing about 1.5 seconds per lap, weren't we? So what you're saying, John? Next year or the next 2 or 3 years is going to be the year of the Spurs. Is that it? Spurs have another 300 mil to spend before you add in the incoming fees for transfers out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So is that the plan? Their plan for the next year then? Just spend money, spend a shed load of money and build the squad from there. Get a couple of key players and build around them. I'm gonna guess so. Spurs and Arsenal have both played the new rules better than anyone, yeah. I'd quite like to see Spurs doing well. It's one of those, I always like to see the teams that that people put down or don't expect. That's why I was quite happy to see Arsenal win the league, to be fair. It's been that long since Man United's been doing well. I'm sort of rooting for them. How mad's that? Always nice to see, like, a comeback story, isn't it? Or a overcoming some kind of challenge. Yeah, Newcastle's had a bit of a nightmare with transfers, haven't they? Just not managing to get the players that they wanted as well. Liverpool's basically been the thorn in Newcastle's side. Oh, that has to be within chat limits. Oh, I thought that one was within chat limits, that. It felt like it was. Mega rich owners can't spend anything. Yeah, exactly. I still need to watch as well the Amazon Prime Newcastle. Is it We Are Newcastle United? Or I think that was what it was called, or whatever. I still need to watch that anyways. It's on the list. Any tips, Max? Yes, put a rear wing on. It does make a difference. We've just checked, and although you can't manually add downforce, we did check, and it adds, if you even just look straight at the performance points, we've added about 40 performance points just with the rear wing, and it does definitely, I promise you, make a difference. So you can't manually up the downforce in the, that does still stay as 0 and 0, but with the rear wing on, it absolutely makes a difference. Go fast, don't crash. That's probably that's probably some more good advice. I'd use that one first. Pedal to the metal and nuts on the dash. Yeah, I've got a splitter on the front and rear, and then spoiler on as well. A great big whopping rear wing. But if you're not a complete wally like me, you might be able to go with a medium wing if you've got a little bit better car control on exits. I'll raid Halfords. Yeah, exactly. Splitter, side skirts, diffuser to full works. No messing about, mate. Get it done. To be fair, the biggest difference would be just racing tyres would be tremendous. Racing tyres would be great if you could put them on, but unfortunately you cannot. Right, we'll only get 2 more laps here then. We'll not manage to get a full third lap in. But if you just notice here, look at the lift there and then the turn in. I'm able to control that way better now. We're not getting the horrible massive lift off oversteer. Still getting the oversteer in places, don't get me wrong, but we're not also getting the massive armfuls of oh god, oversteer on exit either. There you go, the downforce is so good, I'm turning into corners way earlier than I expect to. Right, 1 more lap after this one, but hopefully we'll cross the line ahead of our own time now, because we're starting to improve. Oh my god. Starting to improve a little bit as I welly it into the wall. Right, is this one going to be down into the 15s? Please say it is. Might still be a 16 this. 15.7. Let's see if we can start this again. We'll get a full lap this time. Oh, doing this. Spurs going to splash the cash and get some more players in the next few weeks. Fair enough. Well, Tonali's one of them, isn't it? By the looks of it. Is that a done deal yet or not? I don't know if it was, or if that's just what it was rumoured at the minute. 92.5 mil. For Tonali. He's not that good, is he? Hands off the wheel, brace for impact. So I wouldn't have thought 92 million for Tonali. Like, that's a bit mental, isn't it? £275 a week. I didn't think that Tonali was that great for Newcastle. Like, I don't think I don't think he was plugging 275 grand's worth of goals and assists. But never mind. Right, we're going to end it. We're not going to end it there. Sorry, we're going to hang fire there, and I'll be back for the start of this race. Right, quick break. 2 minutes. Well, 31 seconds. Right. Let's go. Hopefully, we can be a little bit more on the pace. I'm missing half the football chat there. Is that Morocco? Who's Morocco playing? You're saying that they're 3-0 up now? Who did Morocco have? Here we go. Come on. Predictions in. Ta! Yeah, already messed it up. Already messed it up. See if we can start that again. Clean lap. Yeah, that was a belter, that one. That was a belter. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm not sure we expected anything less though, did we? Oh, Fergus having a nightmare. Come on then. This has to be a good lap, this. Or it has to be half decent. Probably third gear needed there, really. Last. We're in quali, James. Don't worry about it. Park it, yeah. we haven't done a lap yet. I've been the first one, that's why. No shocks there. Took that one a bit. Closed that corner off a bit too much there. Gonna have lost quite a bit of time. Not the best exit onto the back straight. What's this going to be? Can we at least be in the 15s? Oh my god, we're in the 16s. Oh, nah. Max has qualified right in front. God, all the practice that we put in, and Max has still went and done... Max has still went and beat us by... What's he beat us by? Half a tenth. Nightmare, that is. Fair play, Max. Well done. Who got Paul there? That's the belly. Yeah, you show me how it's done. Right, I will say it now. Max, we will be working with you the whole race. I think. At the minute, that's my plan, but I might change plans quite quickly. Look at this. There's still some people with like bigger front splitters on than us. Look at this guy here on his... I don't know if you can quite see it. A little bit bigger on my TV screen. His front splitter looks about as lethal as the rear wing that we've got on. Go for it if you need to. I'll get a track limit penalty at turn 1 anyway. Well, we'll work with you for the most part. Right, let's get the stream recording. Jameson's bored already. Don't blame you. Right, before we get into this one then, whilst we see the rest of the grid. There, look at the difference between the front splitters on some of these cars here, by the way. Look at the difference. While we're on, P1 has no wing. It's a skill issue. Oh, maybe it is then. I take everything back. My theories are all wrong. That's annoying. Right, yeah, before we get into this one, if you make sure that you've hit the like button on the stream, make sure you have subscribed if you have not already, and please make sure as well, if you haven't done so, please say hello in the chat if you've been watching and not yet done that, or if you're new subscribing around here, please say hello so I can say a massive thank you. We're at 4,300-ish subscribers. My plan or my aim is if we can try and get to 5,000 in the next couple of months, that would be amazing. Time to run your bath. Now's not the time, John. We're P10. We're about to win this race. Guaranteed win is on the cards. I hope you know that. Here we go then. Max in front of us. Pakali, thank you very much. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on then. Go. Go. Look at Max going sideways. Loving it. That was no contact there, I promise you. Right, hopefully the slipstream drags us along a bit here. We need literally all the help that we can get. Quite nicely done there. That'll do. Well, not quite managed to get round Hartman Racing here. Right, we've somehow managed to get a couple of places there. Very, very lucky. Max is still in front of us, look. Up to P6, come on. Come on, go. Right, Max behind us now. I think he's got a couple of people side by side to him. FMJ, how we doing? Max bringing the drift entertainment, absolutely. He was doing that on the quali on the last race as well. More car control than I've got. Come on, we're doing all right at the minute. But that's only because everybody else's race has fallen away from them if they've binned it or something like that. Look at that, we're still a second, full second slower than the race leader. Bump trap from behind there. Tell you what, I'm going to use that. I'm going to try and go for it. This guy's going to follow us through. No, he's not. He's going to also go for it. I'll say fair play to him if he can make that stick. We're going to try and get the undercut or the switchback. Not quite going to happen. BRIO there is who Max was telling us about, I think. Saying that he was starting from the back. Bill, how we doing? Hope we're all good. P6 will be ideal for us, really, in this race if we can hold on to it, but look at that. That is 1.8 off the pace of the leader. Watching the World Cup games messed up your sleep, I bet. We've been quite lucky with all the England games so far, but Mexico on Monday night is that's an early morning. Early Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Monday night, Tuesday morning time. 1 AM kick-off. Still P6, but I don't quite think we've got the pace to close the gap to anybody else in front. Look at P1, he's absolutely flying. Crazy, crazy quick, that. Right, Hartman's catching up to us here as well. Right, we're catching these guys here, look. We're catching them a little bit now. I'm starting to pick up my pace a little bit. But I think they're mostly losing more time than I am gaining. Although that one there, we're half a second quicker. Come on, we're starting to catch to these guys now. I found myself a little bit of extra pace. I'm improving as this race goes on. Another 4 tenths up now, look. So I'm definitely getting better. And then these guys are also dropping a little bit of time when they've been fighting. So it's just pulled us right into them. Just need to be careful there. Try to be too aggressive on the exit. Come on, we're closing here. We could have one, maybe two positions. We could definitely have P5 though. We're closing. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit quicker and a bit better here. I think a lot of the time is being made up into turn one though, I've got to say. Come on. Another lap or two we could have Fergus here. We've only got 2 more laps to go. The gap is 4 tenths now. Come on. Right onto Fergus now. Look at this. Come on. We can be further wide on the left-hand side. We can have the better exit here. Slight snap of oversteer for him as well. I think our best bet is just working with him on this straight though. Get him to close the gap to Trinity. Come on. P4 absolutely possible, yeah, definitely. Oh, Fergus with a penalty. Come on, we can still close here, come on. Only 1 more lap to go. I think P5 could be on though, especially with him having that penalty. Trying to chase down P4 onto the last lap. Come on. That was a really, really, really good turn one there. Hold it! Come on! Tell you what as well, we're within 2 seconds of the podium there. If we cross the line with this, I'm pretty happy with that. We've took out a bit of time to the leader on those last few laps once we started to pick up the pace a bit. Going to give the place back to Fergus as well, just to be safe, because I bump drafted him into the corner, and I hope that it wasn't me that gave him the penalty, because it was pretty close to the entry. So just to be safe, I give him that place back just in case. So just to avoid upsetting or annoying anybody, make sure that we give that place back there. I think that's the way to do it. Oops, not that one. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my God. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just message him after. It doesn't matter. Right, there we go. We'll just say it. We're sorry. That's all good. Right, there we go then. Massive thank you to everybody tuning in for that. I really, really do appreciate it. I've really enjoyed that race. And I knew that it was going to be a good one. I just wasn't sure how well we were going to do. But we've actually done pretty well there. So I'm definitely happy with that as a result. I was a bit worried after the first one, but the second one proved that, yeah, maybe with a little bit of downforce, it does turn out that the rear wing makes a bit of a difference in that one, even with the balance of power. So I'm glad that we checked that or noticed that on the first race. But yeah, as Max says, that was actually pretty fun once you got into the rhythm. Same here. Once I started to build up a bit of a bit of a pattern and a bit of a rhythm, yeah, started to get a little bit quicker. Still well off the pace, by the way. P1 there, absolutely flying. Very, very quick driver. So from that P6, we got 202 points. We'll take that. We'll take that. Not bad at all. Good stuff. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I was expecting that to be good, I think. Oh, wait there. Fergus is asking what happened last lap. And let's just explain it on here. So I'll say my bump draft lap 9 was, oh my God, There we go. We explained that one. So that was why we gave him it back, just in case the penalty that he got into turn 1 was my fault, because we bumped him pretty close to the corner. He then replied saying, "Don't worry, I messed up turn 1 myself." So there we go. We gave him the place back, and we didn't even need to. But I'd rather do that anyways if I'm unsure. So that is that. We're not going to do the next race. I'm going to claim those points and move on. Next week is going to be Grand Valley Highway 1 Reverse. I can't even remember which layout that is, but that is going to take a lot of practice. I don't know what car that is in. I hope that it's something decent. But we'll see. We'll see what car that is. I have a feeling it'll be something bonkers, like a Red Bull X 2019 or something crazy, but or a Super Formula or something. But we'll see how we get on. We'll see how it is and see what we get on. See what it is and how we get on. Christ, get my words out. Right, end it there. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the Grand Prix tomorrow. I don't know who my money's on. I think Lewis could do it. First British Grand Prix win in red, I reckon. I reckon it's possible. Right, catch you all in a little bit. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all soon. Toodles.